Hey guys, it's Father Paul with Chess and Bible here. It's a playlist on my Eyes on the Bible channel. Love it if you would subscribe. You're going to get some pretty bad chess, hopefully some not too bad Bible, but it could just be bad at both. I don't know. What do we got going on here? Okay, so I want to get a game going, and this is a new account. I haven't played for a while. I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things. And I've got a Bible verse for us over here in my verse locker scripture memory and play the dragon. You're going to basically see the same openings until I get brave and start branching out. So you're going to get some mediocre to bad chess. If you are 13, 1400 or below, we would probably have a good game together. So not going to wow you here with the chess. Okay, so let me do that. He was gonna double up right there and fork that piece. And I'll go ahead and move this guy up. So I, hmm, if I just kind of go ahead and take a freebie, then he's gonna aim down there. Let's go back. And I can just kind of pop this guy up to guard it. So my verse is John 8, 44 and 45. I like it. Jesus, Jesus could talk some smack when he needed to. And he does that mostly, almost exclusively. Maybe I can't really think of any counter examples with religious leaders who are doing the opposite of what they should have been doing. The religious leaders, the Old Testament always refers to religious leaders often as shepherds. That's actually where the word pastor comes from. And so, pastors are shepherds. They are to care and protect and guard the flock, nourish them, um, to just take care of them. And of course, I'm not paying any attention here, right? So, okay, he just wanted to take that piece. And I don't really want to keep giving him the middle, but do I have any choices? Not really. I could go here, and he's going to probably bring that bishop up. This could get bad. I like to take risks, but not all risks are good. Speaking of shepherding, so if I go here, he can swing down. I think I can kind of weasel my way out of this. I do see some potential problems though. Yeah. I don't know. Where am I at? So if I just kind of drop this piece over here, I'm gonna just come back now to here because I don't want to get in a situation where he's pinning my knight with this rook and then destroying it, basically. Let's just go ahead and castle and see what happens. Okay, that works for me. And we're still moving now. If I this is just really ugly chess. And it's kind of like I've learned a foreign language where your language gets there's a place where you just think you're amazing because you say something in a foreign language um, and people know what you said, and depending on what country you're in, like I lived in China, they're very just very gracious. Oh my gosh, your Chinese is amazing, really? Because and at first you don't even know what they're saying when they say that. That gives you an example. Um, but then you get to a point when you're like intermediate where your Chinese is good enough that you realize how bad your Chinese is. And that's kind of where my chess is. It's like it's just good enough to where I understand chess and I can see that I'm doing something wrong. Oh man, okay. You want to open up your pawns there? Give me exposure to your king. I'll take it. Where's our friend from? Okay, is that Poland? Yeah, Poland and Indonesia is flipped around. Been in the Polish airport. Never stepped out of it though, but spent some time in Indonesia actually. All right, what do we got here? Let's just drop that back. So I'm up a pawn and really kind of want to just, let me go ahead and get a little bit interesting here. So he can just come there, but I'll come on over this way. He's going to chase me out of here probably. Okay. if you move this, I'm going to have that check. It's just bad chess. Anyway, back to John 8:44. The shepherds were shepherding people away from the Messiah, the whole redemption of the universe. It's important that we remember when we see what looks like overreaction in the Bible, prophecies of judgment, just strong language, that we are talking about the whole point of the created universe that is at play here, that is in danger, that the maker of the universe, his design for it, is being challenged, being threatened. And that's exactly what the devil is all about. Okay, well, I guess I'll just gobble that. Um, so that's why here he connects their opposition to the devil. So I'm learning as I go here in the Christian life that basically everything that is in opposition to God and his will is somehow entangled in the demonic and the devil. And it's just really interesting to me as a new YouTube content maker. How am I doing for time? As a new content maker, that what's really interesting is how strong of a reaction people have against the devil or anything being spoken of about the devil. It's almost like they're more against the devil. I think that's checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah. So just take a pause here and talk, and we'll just do this one game. I'll turn another game on in a minute. So the devil, it says, is a murderer from the beginning. Okay. When he goes and tempts Adam and Eve to walk away from God, he is, in a sense, killing them by putting in their mind the idea that God is not good and is not for them. He's not good towards them. So then those things that God has held out as not something not to do because it would hurt the people, they flip that and say, then that must be the good thing that he's trying to keep from me. So it says in Genesis 3 that when Eve saw the fruit, that it was pleasing to the eye, good for food, and desirable for gaining wisdom. There was something God was holding out on them. And she desired it. She reached and grabbed it, the mind, the emotion, the wills, the grabbing, the eating, the sharing with others, the breaking of relationship, the funk that goes throughout the entire earth, affecting every part of creation. Satan was a liar and he was a murderer. And then in chapter 4, he makes the first murder happen. There were lies that happened in Cain's head, and this sin type creature, lion type crouching sin personified thing comes after him and gets him to kill his brother. And then Abel's blood goes into the ground. So it says here that he was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. Satan is almost like a chemical reaction against truth. Like whatever is true, he is the opposite of it. He will twist and distort anything that is true. That's why truth is so important. Truth brings life. Truth allows us to be grounded in reality. All the mental health garbage that's out there has some relationship to untruth. Now, you may be feeling anxious for good reasons. Like if you haven't paid your rent, you should feel anxious about rent, about getting evicted, But a lot of our anxiety is coming from lies inside of us. In fact, I would even say not paying your rent, probably there's like lies that happened that brought that about, right? Like, of course, people fall into hard times. I'm not pointing fingers, but there is this generation of generating anxiety, death, disconnection through lying. Satan is playing chess with you. It says he plays at a international master or grandmaster level at the lie game. It says when he lies, he speaks his native language. It's just innate to him. It's just natural to him. He is a liar and the father of lies. Jesus says, because I tell you the truth, you do not believe me. That opposition to the truth is, in a sense, demonic. So on one hand, you hear me saying demon and Satan stuff, but you haven't heard me say you've got to like go get some magic potion or words and do something weird to get the devil out. That's what we'll look at in other videos, or you can go look at some of my Bible content to see more about what is the truth and how do we know the truth. And I'd love for you to see that. Look forward to seeing you on some other videos. I'm going to stop this one here. God bless.